Right, might be warzone down a little bit. So the key is for us to get the chicken done and made and the parfait in, and then we're going to break, and hopefully by the time we come back said parfait will be iced, and then we'll basically start looking at the Italian meringue and sort of finishing the dessert off. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Fairly straightforward session. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. It is, but like I said, do you want me to open the window?
Yes, please.
Okay, well do. Don't worry, Josh, I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the window at the back in the corner to see if it opens up. I'm not opening it up if I'm Jesus, I haven't got the teeth into it. Okay, great. Right, okay, so next stage, Mr. Vincent, use the canvas. Stick plug on, glass. Thank you, Sharon. Try and keep it on this side so we don't burn on the bottom wire. Right, so first job is basically we're going to make a jacon sponge now, alright? The jacon sponge is an almond based product. Yeah, so obviously... Huh?
I fucking tea towel on the stove top.
Bit roasted tea towel, is it? Right, so on your recipe, what you've got the classic jacon sponge. If you remember back to the PowerPoints, when we went through PowerPoints, if you wanted to, if it was, say for instance, it's for a set mousse, yeah? So you know what you did with your acetate now? You could do that with a jacon sponge. So basically you make it, and you'd use the chocolate paste first. So what I would do on my tray, I would either do lines, or patterns, something like that, bake it, and bring it out, then use my jacon sponge, spread it out, and basically when I turn it over, my patterns will be on the outside. So then if I had my jacon, let's say if I had the ring, put that around the outside, fill it with a mousse, and then obviously you've got dessert. Obviously because we're doing it for a parfait, that's going to go underneath a meringue, you don't need to do that pretty pattern. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're not going to do the first part of the recipe. The first part of the recipe is the paste. Alright, we're not bothering with that. But if you want to do in the future, you could do. Alright. Basic jacon sponge. Alright. Just going to check it. Just the butter, more than anything else. Melty butter. Just checking it now. So what we've got, you've got 90 grams of egg white, you've got 40 grams of butter, let that gently melt, 15 grams of sugar, 20 flour, 110 almonds, 110 icing sugar, and 3 eggs. Alright, I haven't weighed any of yours out, but you've got all your ingredients, so you can weigh them out. Alright, so that's that. So first things first, like I said, melting that down. Instead of making your meringue by hand, not my machine at all, I've got to lift it. In with the egg whites, 90 grams, so that's 90 grams of your egg whites that you've saved. Yeah, alright, so the ones that you've saved, we have 90 grams of them. Slayer. Got the whisk on. Oh, it's my first day back in. Come on. And obviously whisk that up to foam. In a bowl. whip them together. That's your egg. Yeah, whole eggs, yeah. So that's basically whipped up, now it's semi-whipped, starting to peak. After 15 grams of caster sugar, yeah, not the icing sugar, the caster sugar. And then, a quick check with this one. Icing sugar, and eggs in the bowl, like it's fluffy. Right. Almond sugar, 110, icing sugar. Butter's melted. And the almond. Nice bit of aeration on it. Flour. Meringue, it's nice and whisked. Soft peak. So, yeah, alright. And basically, holding the meringue mixture. So a metal spoon for the meringue mixture helps it fold in a little bit easier. Alright. That's scary, isn't it? A couple of weeks or a couple of days into it, we'll be back into it, Jeff. So I'm not stressing too much. Yeah, so like so. It is. Constantly crash and burn now. I mean, the parfaits are in the freezer. We'll get this done by 3. Everyone on a 20-minute break. Back. Shouldn't be a massive issue. Why?
Because I've got to go away, and I've already pushed it back an hour. So.
Anytime that you need that, just let me know. I'm aware of it.
Tuesday and Friday.
Right. Hopefully on the Fridays we'll get it finished as early as we can.
Yeah.
But obviously, we need to get it.
I
do appreciate it. It is a difficult one. Right, so yeah, so that's that. That's the chicons. Okay. So what I now need to do is get a couple of big trays. Need a spoon of Josh, please. Thank you. Right. So what I've got here Get a grease proof, yeah. Fan down a little bit. I might only need one tray, I've just got two just in case. Right, grease proof. It's on the next page. Yeah. Little spray of the tren wax. It is. And again down. That holds the grease proof down. Yeah. And again, little. Like so. Then we've got spatula, crank handle. Might only need one tray, but I'm going to do two.